Hi, I'm Erin Mondo with the TMC Newsroom. Apple has decided to allow Flash in its devices, which is a pretty important move if it wants to stay competitive against Android-enabled mediums. But the rivalry between the two companies continues in other fronts. Not to be outdone by Apple, Google has announced it will also release a product that integrates television and the internet. Following his keynote speech at the IFA Consumer Electronics Trade Fair in Berlin, Google CEO Eric Schmidt told a group of reporters that the search engine giant will unveil Google TV in the United States later this year. The product will be launched internationally early in 2011. The new Google service will allow select television owners to browse the web while watching their favorite programs, which is not exactly the same directive as Apple TV. But Google's service will probably be competitive all the same. The company is currently in the process of working on developing partnerships with content providers and electronics manufacturers for expansion purposes. The implications of this announcement are clear. Content delivered via the internet is coming to your television, and it won't be leaving anytime soon. In other news, it certainly doesn't pay to get caught defrauding the government. Networking equipment giant Cisco Systems and its distributor, Westcon Group, have agreed to pay the United States government $48 million to resolve allegations that it defrauded various federal government agencies. But the payout will hardly put a dent in Cisco's revenues, which is precisely the message Cisco's spokeswoman, Kristen Carvel, drove home during a press release. She said, and I quote, "This settlement covers a small fraction of sales to the General Services Administration from 1997 through 2009 and does not impact any current government business. Westcon continues to have an active contract with the GSA and will continue to sell a broad range of Cisco equipment to the federal government." Officials from Westcon also spoke out, stressing that they do not feel this judgment will in any way impact their outstanding government contracts, which is not entirely reassuring. And it seems the government isn't the only victim out there these days. According to a startling new study conducted by Symantec, the maker of Norton security products, 65% of internet users across the globe have fallen victim to cybercrimes. In the US, that number goes even higher. 73% of those surveyed claim to have been victimized. For the purpose of the study, cybercrimes were generally defined as computer viruses, online credit card fraud, and identity theft. The cyber victims surveyed felt that the perpetrators of these crimes will never be brought to justice, and that the hazards imposed are simply perils of using the internet. And most will not stop exercising their freedom to use the internet because of a few risks. This jaded attitude towards cybercrimes is likely justified. Many times the cybercriminals are from other countries or cover their tracks so well that they are beyond the boundaries of consequence. So let that be a lesson to you every time you illegally download movies or music. That's all for today. For the latest news in the communications world, visit tmcnet.com. I'm Erin Mondo with the TMC Newsroom.